All right, everybody, let's take a look and see how you did on the Chapter 3 test review. For number 1, you want to set up this addition problem by lining up the decimals, which means you're going to have to annex a couple zeros up there, and then you just go ahead and add, bring down the decimal. So your answer is 18.363. For number 2, we're subtracting. Now remember, the decimal goes here in a whole number, so it's like 27 and 0 hundredths. So we need to do 27, take away 9 and 47 hundredths. So you need to annex those zeros again. And then you're going to need to borrow. That 10 becomes a 9, 10 take away 7, 9 take away 4, bring down the decimal, 26 take away 9, 17. So your answer is 17.53. Number 3, estimate to the nearest ones. So the 5 brings this to a 7. The 3 keeps this at 9. 9 times 7 is 63. Estimate to the nearest tens. So the 3 keeps this at 70. The 6 brings this to 30. 7 times 3 is 21, plus those 2 zeros, 2,100. Okay, multiplying decimals by whole numbers. So you don't need to line up the decimals. When you set this up, you put number with the more digits on top. So 4 times 9 is 36. 9 times 1 plus 3 is 12. Take the decimal out, bring the decimal in. All right, let's set this one up. Number with the more digits on top. 2 times 1, 2 times 3, 2 times 8, 2 times 5 plus 1. There's our little placeholder 0. 2 times 1, 2 times 3, 2 times 8, 2 times 5 plus 1. Add these two numbers. Take the decimal out, put the decimal in. 128.282. All right, let's multiply decimals by decimals. Here we go. Okay, number with the more digits on top. 6 times 1, 6 times 5. You take the decimal out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You put it in 4, and that's your answer. Or should I say, product. All right, set this one up. 7 times 2. 7 times 2 plus 1. 7 times 1 plus 1. Here's our little placeholder. 1 times 2, 1 times 2, 1 times 1. Add. Take the decimal out 3, put it in 3. All right, dividing. No decimals, just multi-digit numbers. 8 can't go into the 6, so 8 goes into 68. Let's see, 8 times 8 is 64. Subtract, bring down. 8 goes into 48 6 times. No remainder. So 86 times 8 should give us 688. 64 is 5, 6, 7, 68. Cool, so that's right, 86. All right, how about this one? 9,791 divided by 19. 19 can't go into 9. It does go into 97. Let's think. 20 goes into 100 5 times. What's 19 times 5? 95, so that's perfect. 19 times 5 is 95. Subtract, bring down the 9. 19 goes into 29 only once. Subtract, bring down the 1. All right, so it went 19 times 5 was 95. All right, so 101 take away 95 would be 6. So the remainder is 6. Now let's check this. 515 times 19. So placeholder, 1 times 5, 1 times 1, 1 times 5. Now we have to add the remainder. 9791. Cool, so that's right. 515 with the remainder of 6. All right, moving on to estimating quotient. Okay, so in these we're looking for compatible numbers. So what's compatible with 64 that's near 8.3? I'm thinking 8, because 64 divided by 8 is 8. So this is about 8. And, okay, what about this? What if this was about 700? This is about 50. Those two numbers are compatible. 50 goes into 100 twice, so it would go into 700. 2 times 7, 14 times. All right, let's go into 13. Dividing decimals by whole numbers. 72.4 divided by 4. And we're going to just pull that decimal straight up. 4 goes into 7 once. 1 times 4, then subtract. Bring down the 2. All right, 4 goes into 32 8 times. Exactly. Bring down the 4. It goes into 4 once. So 18.1 times 4 should give us this dividend number. Take it out, put it in. Sweet. So that works. Hey, notice how I'm checking all these with multiplication? You should be doing that on the test to make sure you get it right. All right, bring that decimal straight up. 5 goes into 8 once. 1 times 5 is 5. Subtract, bring down. All right, 5 times 7 is 35. Bring down the 6. 5 goes into 46 9 times. So we need to annex a 0, bring down the 0. 5 goes into 10 twice. Perfect. Now, 17.92 times 5 should give us this 89.6. Let's see. Place, oh, we don't need that. Take it out, put it in, 89.6. Cool. So that's the right answer. Or should I say, quotient. Divide decimals by decimals. Okay, move the decimal over so you have a whole number here in the divisor. Move the decimal the same here and then straight up. 3 goes into 8 twice. Bring down the 7. 3 goes into 27 9 times. Bring down the 9. 3 goes into 9 3 times. All right, 29.3 times, it was 0.3. Take it out, put it in, 8.79. So that is correct. Okay, let's do this one. 64.3 divided by 800. Move the decimal 2 to the right. 1, 2, you need to annex a 0 and then bring it straight up into the quotient. All right, 8 can't go into 6. 8 goes into 64 8 times. Bring down the 3. 8 goes into 3 0 times. Bring down the 0. 8 goes into 30 3 times. Need to annex a 0, bring it down. 8 goes into 60. Let's see here, 8 times 7 is 56. Annex another 0 to bring down. 8 goes into 40. There we go. 5 times. Now we're good. So 803.75 times 0.08 should give us this 64.3. 8 times 3 plus 8 times 0 plus 3, 8 times 8, take it out 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, put it in for 64.3. So that is correct. All right, story problems. Peaches cost $2.60 a pound. Grapes cost $1.98 per pound. Mr. Adams bought 2.5 pounds of peaches and 2 pounds of grapes. How much did he pay total? So how much did he pay for the peaches plus how much did he pay for the grapes? That's going to give us our total. Peaches, $2.60, and he bought 2.5 pounds of peaches. Our little 0. Add those. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's $6.50 of peaches. Grapes, $1.98 a pound. He bought 2 pounds. One, two, 1, 2. So $3.96. So add those two up to get your total. $6.50 plus $3.96. $10.46. And then Mason and Tanner are going to split the cost of a $21 and this is 98-cent box of Pokemon cards. If Mason has $15, how much will he have left after he pays his share? So how much is his share? $21.98 divided by 2 people. Bring the decimal straight up. Bring down the 1. Bring down the 9. All right, so he owes $10.98. He has $15. He only owes $10.99. I think I said 98, meant 99. So how much does he have left? That's our answer here. Let's borrow. Bring down the decimal. $4.01. Cool. Here is the vocab. Multiple choice, circle the answer and write the letter. The answer to a division problem is a quotient. When is it necessary to find a compatible number? When rounding and estimating, use compatible numbers that are easy to compute. Answer to a multiplication problem is product. Number that's being divided in a division problem is the dividend, and the number you're dividing by is the divisor. When you're computing decimals, annexing zeros means to add zeros in. Cool. Hopefully you did a good job. The test is just like this tomorrow, but different numbers, and the vocab is out of order.